Have you ever wanted to sell your saddle? In the cowboy world, selling your saddle basically means quitting the cowboy lifestyle. In this video, I'm breaking down my journey with almost selling my saddle, bringing me down to one of the lowest points in my life. Stay tuned, make sure you watch till the end.
Ride, ride, ride on through time, far off the cities, they're whistling wine.
This last year has been pretty hard for me. I've discovered that I am further away from becoming a horseman, a cowboy, a cattleman than I thought I was in the past. And a lot of it, I believe, is a mental barrier. But that's besides the point. I got to the point in this last year where I was so discouraged with my lack of riding horses, with my lack of doing cowboy things, that I almost contemplated selling my saddle so I could invest that money I would get from the saddle into something else. And what that meant for me is a recognition that if I were to have done that, I would have been saying goodbye to my dreams. I would have said, obviously, yes, I know you could buy a new saddle, but that's not the point. The point was I was getting to the point in my life where I was almost willing to say, I'm not going to ride again because I don't think it's in the books for me. It's not in the cards. And what that did to my self-esteem and my pride is it brought me so low. It made me feel just so discouraged to think that I would even consider selling my saddle. I like to think that I know a lot about Western history and about the West and cowboys, but I almost feel like a hypocrite because, or not a hypocrite, but I almost feel like I am lying because I'm not in that area anymore. And I'm just talking about it and acting like I know everything about it. Don't get me wrong, I know a lot about it, but I almost got to the point where I sold my saddle, that I quit, that I was gonna say enough is enough and just give me my peanut butter cup and let me move on from that dream that I had. And now I had to get to the point where I could say it didn't matter how long it would take, but one day I will have horses, one day I will have cows, no matter what it takes, whether that means starting a business, investing a ton of money, just working myself to the bone. I will have a horse, I will have some cows someday, because that is my dream. My dream is to have a ranch or a homestead. And the Bible says that those who are faithful with a little bit will be given a lot. And so what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to be faithful with the little that I have and realize that what God has given me is actually so much more than my dreams. I own an acre, I have a shop and a house, and I have an amazing job, wife, kid. My life is awesome. And in the grand scheme of history, I'm very prosperous and I have so much more than literally billions of people on this planet and in the past. And so I had to get to the point where I was comfortable saying, it's okay that you wanted to sell your saddle, and it would be okay if you did sell your saddle. I had to get to that point because at the end of the day, and that's one of my favorite sayings, at the end of the day, I'm so blessed. I'm so happy with what I have that I'm not going to let losing a material possession ruin the rest of my life, shoot down my dreams. Did I sell my saddle? No, I didn't. I still believe in my dreams. But what I'm saying is that just because, let's say, my dreams never actually get actualized, I'm still going to be happy. I'm still going to choose to be happy where I'm at. I almost sold my saddle. There's a song that says, never sell your saddle. And it just means the second you sell it, you're selling your dream down the tube. And so I held on to that saddle. I'm holding on to my dreams, and I'm praying that I could ride horses, have some cows here in the future.